are the invited teams here at the group stage. Now moving into the round number 1 here at the Bermuda map, we got the Group B versus the Group A, where the moving for the flight path is from the bottom to the right side of the map, where we see it's actually quite balanced. Not to worry much about our teams, whereby they can go anywhere they want to be, but could be there will be an early contestants from most of our teams if they jump in at the same spot.
Yeah, it all starts with the drop spot, right? We're seeing Homeboys taking the far southeast, no contest at that point. Sentosa will be theirs for the taking. There is a bit of the concentration, as you can see here in the southwest. Expand running into Esports, and it's good to see X-Roy back on the roster. He did get a down earlier on, but you have to trade his life in return, unfortunately, for Expand showing up. And VGM on the other side, just watching this happen, having a full squad scouting this whole conflict. Expand coming in hot with 2 kills.
Now, Cobra comes in for the 1v1 situation, doesn't get the knockdown just yet, and Too Fast is inside the second round at the moment right now. Doesn't actually go in for a fight just yet, but Cobra going in for the aggression, but he's also being shot down. Can he manage to get a knockdown? He finally pushed through, and Esports was eliminated straight away, but it's going to be a third-party engagement. We got the VE Gaming coming in, and Abai, the one and only Russia from the RRQ Kazoo, also comes in for the third party.
Yeah, and this scout from RQ Kazu is going to get down by Cobra. VGM, on the other hand, Ranger, unfortunately, will need a bit of help from his teammate. Finished off, though, by Brent 2, unfortunately, as Ilustrados Juegos decides to stick a foot in this and giving Expand a lot more room to breathe. Kabi ends up having to deal with not just Expand, but also IJ on the other side. So VGM decides that it's time to evacuate.
Now, looking at from the Expand side, a great massive win over the Esports, despite they lost Roy in the process. Now V Gaming is holding their position. Either they want to actually go in for a fight with Expand, or they're actually going to contest it off with the IJ instead. But on the other note, it seems that Bruno is actually trying to hold the position, just looking for the scout of the area-wise, and it seems that IJ has not been spotted out, really quite close to Bruno instead.
Yeah, just a very silent movement right now. While I say that McCrory decides to jump out the window, most likely will be spotted out by VGM. Expand continues to take control of Clock Tower, which is an area that we don't see it being taken by the team often, but McGrory actually wins that gunfight, so he gets an extra point for his team. Expand now desperately needs to get their teammate back. See, attack all around is actually nearby, alongside with RRQ Kazu, so this is an extremely populated area.
Yeah, it's very popular. Started out with the Expand with the Esports. Now, finally, most of the teams joining in the party and also want to start out the war. Now, V Gaming, Kabi comes in to fight with the Ice Wall, managed to knock down one of the players and shuts down the team of ONIC. It seems that ONIC Olympus is also around the area. A lot of teams coming in together at the same spot to fight along right here at the Bermuda.
And Attack All Around taking a lot of hits with them. RQ Kazu losing multiple members. We are seeing the revives coming in, though Legolov unfortunately is not going to be on the list. RQ Kazu continues to be put under pressure by Attack All Around. Dude's next one to go as Hoysang lands that headshot. RQ Kazu down to just 2 men. And with very little gunfire to put up a resistance, this could be the end for them. Again, the Sonya pops for one of the RQ Kazu members. He's going to go down Razor 16, no longer capable of fighting back. Attack All Around with 4 points.
Only one player left for the team of RRQ to be surviving. Thank God managed to be revived in time, but unfortunately it's going to be a struggle for the first round. Hopefully they will be able to come back alive for the full squad. But on the other note, right here, Expand managed to actually scare away from the location-wise, and Abai, who managed to come back alive, is at the territory, the same place that Expand. This is going to be a second match round for the team of RRQ, who managed to actually move into Expand, but ended up fighting off with the team of AAA.
I mean, Abai and Expand had quite a long history when you look at the FFWS Bangkok last year, where they did square up multiple times, but at that time X-Roy wasn't with them, right? We had Crime MKS. So Abai did put up a show, one of the youngest prodigy of RRQ Kazu, now put in a pickle once more. We'll check back on him in a little bit, because now Thorad are the one that requires a bit of attention, as JV will be there as well. XE Arena taking on the Indonesian Titans. Darko needing assistance immediately. Cluster bombs getting blocked by Potato with the glue wall. Lovely, as Limit will not be able to get the flank off, but Darko will be traded back. In fact, it's Davis and Norm to put up a fight, and JV will not stand a chance. TR with 4.
Nicely done. Unfortunately, our XE Arena has already been wiped out. A massive momentum toned out by our Torret. Definitely is already been portrayed last night how they massively dominated the whole entire round as well. Now looking towards the side of the team Torret, definitely it will be a good move, especially JV Esports being shut down. Going into another team, we got the Triple A fighting off with the team of V Gaming. Managed to take down Tant, but V Gaming still surviving. We know for a fact that there's one player who's scouting the area and AAA managed to shut him down.
Yeah, attack all around, back with a vengeance, just like what you saw in the trailer earlier on. Ties are shifting, Fasha. The trophy has left Thailand after 4 years, going back to Brazil. So the Thai teams are definitely here to prove that they are still worthy of being the strongest region in the world. In fact, if they ever made it to Mobile Masters, ooh, they're going to be the home ground of our current world champions. But that's a topic for the future. For now, attack all around, having a wonderful start to the first game. Onyx, on the other hand, they're about to run into red if they continue up this trajectory.
Now, one of the teams that was not performing well, especially the fact that they are the one who actually had the most amazing gameplay from the Open Finals, is the Rivers Red. Rivers Red, unfortunately, was at the bottom of our scoreboard right now and needs to do something tonight to prove themselves will be able to qualify at the Challenge Finals. On the high ground, they have the benefit, actually the advantage to actually push through, especially the fact that they might be able to scout ONIC Olympus. But on the other note, it seems that engagement-wise will be started out. ONIC will be the one to start off with the first shot.
Yeah, and you can see the reverse rate. They do have the high ground advantage, but ONIC Olympus are starting to make a bit of headway by placing down all those blue walls, kind of line of sight, forcing reverse rate down to the low ground. So ONIC Olympus have taken control of the top of Olympus, literally. You get scanned out by the UAV just a tad bit, but they do have a way better vantage point to start taking pot shots at reverse red. Now reverse red, they are spread apart though, so there is a chance for them to go in for a pincer, but on the other hand, attack all around has just run into Torret.
Not just Torret, we also see that V Gaming is quite close by. There could be a third-party engagement now. Torret, we got the North right in front going in for the dash. Shots down, one player with the shotgun, but unfortunately he will be shot down instead. Now left with Jump God as well as Karoro pushing into the side of Triple A at the moment right now. Takes down one of the players. Torret holding off the position. Ekal will be taken out straight away. Unfortunately, our Torret still surviving, runs away from the location-wise to survive from the team of Triple A.
Yeah, complete demolition of Torret. Attack all around, trading one member, but got 3 in return. That's 8 points under their belt. And they do have a arsenal nearby to work with, so revival shouldn't be too much of a problem. In fact, VGM, they're going to take the portal. Kabi trying to chase to attack all around, can't find it. On the other hand, ONIC Olympus have been wiped out by reverse red, so the king of the hill this time will be reverse red themselves.
I mean, that's an amazing job. The fact that we've been talking about how Rivers Right was not performing well as last night, but turns out tonight, it seems that they have improved their gameplay and managed to actually get the first team to be wiped out. Now, V Gaming getting closer to the side of Triple A. They spotted out the fight, but they didn't actually go in to go for the rush. Wise, they just holding their position to figure out if they can find the opening. But shots can be hit here. Ranger gets a little bit of hurt, but somehow it's not going to be enough to take down. Moving into another area, we got the team of Homeboys meeting off with the Rivers Red. We got one player, Faiz, already scouting area far away, separated with the 2 other players right behind. It seems that the team of Homeboys is just scouting the area at the edges of the zone, holding off their position, not going in for the rush just yet.
Yeah, just for now, they are taking a bit more time. North was able to bring back Ekal, so Torret in recovery phase. Homeboys, on the other hand, just skirting the edges of the circle, but they have to make a call very, very soon, as they will have to start bolting into the safe zone. Attack all around, taking some long-range shots from Brunier, who is just pelting Karoro with some bullets. The blue wall can't keep them safe for too long. In fact, they do have the man advantage. VGM have been following attack all around for quite a while. This could be the moment for them to strike.
Now it seems that Brune just trying a little bit of quick scope there with the sniper. It doesn't hit anyone, but it does give a little bit of stir of heat in the moment for the Triple A to back away from the fight. And John God finally gets through with a shot. Unfortunately, they know that V Gaming is not going to waste any more time. They go in for the rush. Snipe one, gets one hit. Snipe 2 doesn't get it. Foki will be spotted out. He managed to actually spot out Foki right inside of the building. Want to do a little bit of wallbang. Doesn't manage to do so. But we got two players of V Gaming is already slingshotting themselves straight away to the AAA.
Yeah, VGM about to take the fight straight to attack all around space. Hoi-Sang is going to be playing on the outskirts of the building. The perimeter so far secured by a VGM, but attack all around will have to face the pincer maneuver pretty soon. Foki holding a very crucial angle at the window. Kabi leading the charge. The blue wall being closed down already. Foki has to win this fight. Using the Tatsuya to dash around and create a bit of a distraction. Kabi turns the corner, but here Sonya goes up first, trying to find a reset. Cannot achieve that. Attack all around. Still having two members left standing. Make it a one. Is VGM with the man advantage as Nan does go for the revive, and Brunier hunting down for the last member of attack all around. But it seems like all hope is going to be lost. It's just a little bit of charge buster in the face. V-Tang actually lets it go overheat a little bit, but he does not care as Foki gets taken out. VGM wins the fight. Expand on the other hand, left with two members, but they're going to be the one chasing after Moshi, who tries to make it escape, but not today. Expand comes out on top.
Wow, shaking down the team of Buriram Esports straight away. Now pushing on to another side of the map, we got the Torat fighting off at the moment right now, chasing after RRQ Kazoo. They managed to actually chase them out of their own buildings, but now Torat figuring out the ways of RRQ positioning themselves, and RRQ actually switched their target into the Rivers Red instead, inside the shack. Now shots coming through from the side of RRQ Razor, but doesn't manage to take down anyone, just giving a little bit of damage, and somehow Deuce will be flanking on the right side to give a little bit of dispersion from the team of RRQ Kazoo themselves.
There's a member of Reverse Red, Sa Ming, actually taking that portal. Despite this, so he can start sniping members of Expand as Nameless, the first one to get dropped. Axel will be able to recover his health bar. Nameless is already out, officially eliminated. Reverse Red down to the last two members. Sa Ming now has a lot of weight that he needs to pull, with Diamond holding the fort on the ground. Cobra the first one to have his head taken off, as Diamond will finish off the kill with the Trogon, but Expand are still outnumbering Reverse Red in terms of manpower. So Reverse Red will decide to slow down the fight a little bit. Axel got caught sleeping at the wheel, but does have his teammates to back him up.
Now Expense trying to gatekeep, making sure that the team will not be able to get in now, making sure that the team of Red will not be able to get through, but Expen at this process as well, suffering some damages. Now Axa goes in for the backstab, shuts down Diamond in the process, but we still have the team of Rivers Red managed to actually score away. Sming's the only one left to survive, moving away from the Expen team, but then again, it's going to be the only one left to survive.
Tough fight right now for Reverse Red. Down to just the last sniper player in the circle, the blue zone coming in imminently. So that means going to start tanking some damage as well. VGM, on the other hand, able to sneak into the center, but it's just with one member. And they're surrounded by Ilustrados Juegos, the full squad of this PH team, and also Thorat as well. Darko does lose his head, though, to the Axel. It's a great snipe from afar as Expand continues their journey into the center, and now the next roadblock is going to be Thorat.
Three-way fight coming in from the side of Torad with Xpan and RRQ jumping along for the fight as well. But Xpan, they gotta be careful. They gotta figure out whether or not they want to go into the area of Torad, or they're gonna actually make sure the positioning-wise for them will be safe enough to fight. If not, it's gonna be sandwiched in that three-way fight. On the other note, from the inside of the zone, we have Abai as a survivor, just holding the position as a scouter, not to worry much. So RRQ, Kazoo, no matter what it is, they will be able to have that one last hope of chance to maintain at the positioning-wise. But Sming goes in with a slingshot, will be spotted by Homeboys. Spade spotted out Sming, trying to shoot down, and we do have a little bit of disturbance coming in from the RRQ to take down the teams of Homeboys as well, trying to get into the zone.
And Dus has already found his first victim. Fire is not able to withstand that shot. RQ Kazoo taking the high ground and putting pressure onto Homeboys. In fact, Expand taking the fight outside of the safe zone, but Homeboys are the one on the receiving end of all these gunfire. RQ Kazoo does not want to let Spade get away, and there's not much space left for him to wiggle around. Sa Ming, on the other hand, able to find the northern side of the safe zone. Despite not being in it, he is at a safe distance. Ilustrados Juegos will finally take out VGM. We're down to the final 6 teams.
Now 6 more teams to go, and we can see that the RRQ on the rooftop has the great opportunity to just snipe people around. Team IJ on their process, they are quite preoccupied to actually catch up and takes down, and it seems that Homeboys will be taken out straight away by the Red Sming himself, the one and only, the one who survived it out and sneakily move away from all of the fighting that was occurring in the between of the safe zone itself. But now, RRQ holding the position on the rooftop, shooting down to IJ, massively giving a lot of the pressure. Legalo goes down into the second floor, try to break the ice wall to get into the second level and manage to spot out the turret. Legalo will be taken out first of all. On the turret, managed to actually get 1v1 situation. Carl takes down another play, and RRQ Kazu wiped out by the turret themselves.
Yeah, Torret absolutely sieging the compound, leaving RQ Kazu no room to breathe, but expand. The leader, the kill leader right now, trying to clean things up and maybe get Malaysia their first MCPS, their first booyah in the tournament. Next try finding Darko as Saming is finally snuffed out. Reverse Red no longer in the equation. It's just 3 more teams with Torret taking the second floor, expand on ground floor, and Ilustrados Juegos prepping for a siege.
Oh no, this is like a deja vu of what happened last night. I remember how exactly IJ was right outside and we got AB Radical, but right here it seems that X-Men goes into Torret, takes down Torret straight away. X-Men shuts down the whole entire squad while they try to get into the zone. But in the process, we got the IJ already knows the information. They go into the dash side, throws a little bit of grenade, but unfortunately, Shanks will be knocked down. Now 2 more plays to go. A little bit of mistake comes in for their own engagement-wise, but Expand holds his position-wise. Brett takes down another player, but we have 1 more. Too fast, too furious, will be eliminated by the one and only Ilustrados Juegos for the first booyah of the night.
Yeah, poor run out for the Filipino Titans. They finally made their mark, missing from the world stage and missing from Invitationals last year, but they definitely will not miss out the Snapdragon Pro Series. What a ending for Ilustrados.